Hey there, welcome to Here's What I Learned. I'm Jackie Hayes, a systems strategist, unapologetic, smutty romantasy lover, Dungeons & Dragons geek, and your no BS guide to building a business that works for you. This is the place where we swap stories, share lessons, and get real about the highs and lows of creating a life and business that actually feels good. No cookie cutter advice here, just honest conversations about what's working, what's not, and how to rewrite the rules to fit your version of success. So grab your favorite beverage, get comfy, and let's dive in. Hey there, we're at the end of season 8, and today I'm sharing the big themes that kept coming up across conversations with this season's brilliant business owners. And we're going to just dive right on in. The very first theme was redefining success on your terms. A through line this season was pushing back on the default definitions of success. Chelsea Newmeyer shared what it meant to her to let go of climbing the corporate ladder in favor of prioritizing time with her family and creative energy for her business. JC Trulio is designing a life-first business around future parenthood and her simple joys, like baking sourdough in the middle of the day. And Casey Eade is building slow, on purpose, and embracing that slower than I think I should be can be the most sustainable path forward. This really hit home for me because I realized how often I still measure a good week by how much I got done, not by how I felt doing it. I have an end of the week practice of checking in, and I've started adding a reflection question on whether or not my day felt aligned with how I want to live. That question led me to archive an offer that wasn't giving me that sense of alignment. Here's something that you can do today. Write your own definition of success. Not your revenue goal, not your social media reach, but what exactly matters to you right now. Stick it somewhere visible and let it guide you on your next big decision. The second theme was boundaries are a form of strategy. Melody Johnson came back to her business after a 10-month break and rebuilt it around her reality as a parent with 2 kids with special needs. That included redesigning offers, building in communication buffers, and normalizing shifting timelines. And Tiana Brown shared how surviving a major health crisis changed her relationship to work, emphasizing values-aligned, sustainable strategies inspired by emergent strategy. Their stories proved boundaries aren't about limits, they're about clarity and care. For me, this looked like acknowledging that my brain needs space to think, not just respond. I carved out deep focus blocks in my schedule, updated and deleted event types in TidyCal, and gave myself permission to not explain or justify those shifts. That small change saved me hours of stress and so much context switching. So here's your move today. Choose one boundary you've been avoiding. Maybe it's only taking calls 2 days a week or pausing new inquiries temporarily. Write the email, update your booking link, or post the update. Boundaries need to be visible to work. The third theme was unlearning business norms that don't serve you. Becky Mullenkamp invited us to question who gets to define professionalism and how internalized white supremacy shows up in our business. Kirsten Ziegler shared what happens when you stop saying yes out of guilt and start choosing joy, ethics, and alignment. Their conversations were a masterclass in unlearning and in choosing business models that feel like you. This one was a big one for me. I did a mini audit of my systems and realized I was still operating under old rules, like fast email replies equal being reliable. I gave myself permission to shift away from that and set office hours that worked for me and response times that worked for me. Every one of those moves brought me closer to ease. So today, why don't you identify one quote-unquote should you're carrying? Maybe it's about launch schedules, dress codes, or how you write emails. Replace it with something that actually feels aligned. Just one shift can open up more room than you think. Another theme, building businesses through connection, not conversion. This season was a reminder that human-first marketing isn't just nice, it works. Casey Eade is experimenting with intimate, creative collaborations. And Alicia Galati is offering robust, free content to meet people where they are, not where the funnel tells them they should be. And Bev Feldman is championing consent-based email practices, making sure her marketing doesn't just convert, it respects. I've been reworking how I think about content, moving from how do I sell to how do I help someone feel seen here. That shift has led to a lot of changes in my email marketing, including offering a chance to pause my emails for 30 days or more. It's not just about selling services, it's about building trust. Your move today, audit one piece of your outreach, an email opt-in, a DM template, your contact form. Does it prioritize clarity, consent, and connection? If not, tweak it. Start with just one element and see how it shifts the experience for both of you. So here's what I learned in season 8. You don't need permission to slow down, to say no, or to do business differently. But sometimes it helps to hear someone else say it first. These stories reminded me that aligned businesses aren't a static destination. They're living, breathing things that grow as we do. If you're building a business around your values, energy, and lived reality, I see you. And if you want support, I'm here. Thanks for being part of this season. Until next time, keep building something that works for you. Thanks for hanging out with me on Here's What I Learned. If today's episode gave you an aha moment, a laugh, or something to think about, make sure you're subscribed to my email list. That's where I share even more tips, stories, and behind-the-scenes insights to help you simplify and thrive. And remember, you get to do business and life your way. Until next time, keep experimenting, keep simplifying, and keep learning.